Welcome to Rooster Radio, a broadcast dedicated to supporting and promoting local artists in the Gaston County and surrounding areas.
What's up, folks? Here's some things we have coming up on our calendar that we hope you'll buy tickets to and come hang out with us and check these shows out. Starting on Thursday, the 30th of October, is the Crack a Smiles Halloween Sideshow, headlined by Enough's Enough, with support from Testarossa and Prowess and Permacrush. It's going to be a really fun night. You can get tickets on our website on the events tab. And then the very next night is Halloween night. We are hosting Shocktober, brought to you by Shell Shock Promotions. Big trap metal and trap rap show. $100 costume contest giveaway. We're going to have trunk or treat out in the back lot from 5 to 7, a family-friendly trunk or treat before the show. And then the show will kick off indoors at 7. It's going to be a really fun time here for Halloween. And then the very next night on the 1st, which is a Saturday, the 1st of November, we've got House of Hair coming back for the first time in over a year, playing all of your favorite 80s hair metal hits. Bona Lisa will be opening that show. Very excited to see Bona Lisa again. It's been a while since they've been here as well. And then rounding out that weekend is going to be a big weekend because on Sunday the 2nd, we are having Cottonmouth Kings and Head Trauma with King Rash and Redefine and Phase God and a whole bunch of other artists. And it's going to be a really fun time. I mean, I'm still kind of pinching myself that we got Cottonmouth Kings coming to the Rooster. That's going to be a fun time. And then further down the road, Saturday, November 8th, we've got Sugar, the System of a Down tribute, coming back to the stage. And Heathen Sun is coming up for their album release party. So what better way to celebrate the release of your album than playing a show with a System of a Down tribute? It's going to be a fun night. We love both of these bands. They've both been here multiple times, so it's going to be a good time for sure. Further down the road, on Tuesday, November 11th, we have Flaw coming with Two Stroke Smoke, Pathologic, Mafia, and Die the Falling. Who cares if it's a Tuesday? It's Flaw, for crying out loud, people. And then on the 14th of November, we've got the 5th coming with our homies in Grindhouse. The 15th, that Saturday, we've got Fast Times bringing you a night of totally awesome 80s rock. And then on the 21st of November, we have Turtle Smash coming. It's a live band emo night. They're going to be playing all of your favorite hits from the emo era, and that's on the 21st of November. So that's just a few things we have coming up. If you go to our website, that's theroostergastonia.com. Click on the events tab. You can see all of our upcoming shows and events, and we hope to see you here soon at a show. Peace and love. I mean, hey, life on the road, man, right?
Yeah. It was really cool.
You learn stuff, you know, you learn what works, what doesn't. You know, do you have plans for another run anytime soon?
Actually, next year we're hitting the road with Filth probably. So we're
We're
working on the dates right now, but it's gonna be a little run with them. It ain't gonna be like a full round, probably like a week and a half or something like that. But it's gonna be a little
run.
You
staying in the southeast? You going up north?
It's whatever David and Dustin want to do. They're the ones told us they're gonna take us on next year, so we're just gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So
that had to be a good feeling to have Filth be like, yo,
Dustin and David are like,
me.
they're like big brothers. I mean, they're cool, dude. I look at them like, because they're from the hometown too, so I see them all the time at the bar, and they're cool, man. It's cool to have like the homies like that in the scene that are willing to do something like that for us, because that could change everything for our band. Really.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, because those guys have really blown up over the last couple of years.
I used to see Dustin come through the drive-through when I worked at Bojangles.
Yeah, Dustin's funny.
Did you know him then? Did you know who he was then?
Oh yeah. This was only like a couple months to a year ago, maybe.
He's a pretty big name around Shelby for like our type of scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the cream of the crop in Shelby for us. So like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to have like that representation of our city, I guess. But it sucks our city doesn't embrace filth. That's really another thing that kind of like pisses me off.
Not a lot of cities are going to embrace heavy. If it's not, you know, I see a little bit of it myself here.
Yeah.
Like the community here, like as far as like the city and the county and like the bureaucracy of the area. They're supportive of us being here,
Yeah.
but they don't really care for like the heavier stuff.
You guys do
Like
what you
they-
want over there.
Yeah,
Don't bother
They
us.
kind of stay like at arm's length. Like they're very helpful when we need the help. You know, like we pull permits all the time for stuff in the lot, and everyone's super nice, but they don't really go out of their way to promote what we're doing unless like we partner with the Gaston College radio station a couple times a year. That's something that they'll
That's
kind of
cool.
get behind. The bar crawl that we're doing, they'll get
Yeah.
behind stuff like that where it's collaborative. But you're going to be hard pressed to find any city in the South that really gets behind heavy music.
Only one I've seen, to be honest with you, is kind of Asheville.
Well, the Greenville too. Greenville,
The younger towns, I
the
think.
younger towns. Yeah.
Columbia is also
Yeah, and
another
these are all
place.
cities with like universities in them.
That's very
with
true.
younger
Yeah,
demographic.
That's
and-
very true. Shelby is a Bible Belt. Just got a grip on it.
My favorite thing about Shelby is that mural that they put up earlier this year with this 7-string acoustic guitar.
that is sick. Yeah,
That was just.
I remember that.
That was my favorite thing that
That is
happened
so
this year in
sick.
Shelby.
that is so sick to me though. Like imagine doing that and then being like posting about it and bragging about it. Like you're
Well,
like,
they did. That's
They
exactly
did.
what
Yeah,
they did.
I know.
And then
That's
he
what I'm saying,
commented,
like,
and then you commented.
I mean, shout out to Galaxy. I wouldn't have seen it without
The
Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
Hey,
Galaxy.
you should see some of
Put
the
that
other
out
stuff they got
there,
in
and I was
Shelby,
like,
man.
that is hilarious.
Yes.
I'm also not stopping until I get a mural of my dog Queese in Shelby. I gotta make that happen. They will not let me because that man had a record out there. But so but we're gonna make it happen.
Who?
We'll make it happen. My boy Queese, my brother.
Queese,
the one that
yeah.
had passed away, but he was well known in Shelby, like super well known in Shelby.
I thought you were literally talking about a dog.
Oh no,
I did
no.
too. Legit, I thought you were talking about a dog.
No, that'd be crazy. Nah, dude,
Well, it
my
wouldn't. A
pit bull
mural of a
Sprocket
dog?
needs it. My pit bull Sprocket would need a mural though. He's pretty cool. But I want to get a mural of him out there. But Shelby would not let me do that. He was too well known with like the police and stuff. It was really not yet. Long live him, but he was on some shit.
Well, come back in a few years after you guys blow up, then they'll be begging to put a mural
Yeah.
on.
We can do
Hopefully.
whatever you want.
Oh no, I feel like Shelby's gonna hate us. They're gonna because I'm a horrible representation for that town. And me and Hayden come from there. He's from Charlotte, so like he ain't really got to worry about the Shelby like eyes on him. But every time we we went to Walmart before tour to get some drinks.
Oh no!
And I wore the shirt that Filth has that says Jesus Christ is a punk ass bitch.
Yeah.
And never have I ever gotten more remarks in my life in a
That was
town.
a great shirt.
I was like,
dude. That was a great shirt.
that was dude. I was like, I shouldn't have wore this in a
I'm not
Shelby
gonna
Walmart.
say what I said.
yeah. I shouldn't have wore this in a Shelby Walmart out of all places.
If
man.
you do next time wear it on a Sunday, it would get even worse.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't see no Fred Durst things around town. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter how big you get.
shit.
Yeah, I was. We had a heavy show here a couple weeks ago, and I decided to wear my Autumn Lies Buried shirt that day.
Oh, they got some sick merch.
Right? It's got the clan member hanging on the
Yeah,
front.
I know which one you're
and
talking
on the
about.
back, it says, F around and find out.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I didn't
badass.
think about it before I left the house, but I had to go by the bank first. So
Oh, no.
I walk up into the bank and I had to go inside. So I walk up to the bank and they just happened to be like super busy. And I'm standing there in line and I can hear older people behind me murmuring. And one guy, and I turn around and the guy goes like, FO and FA, or FA and FO. And I was like, and it took me a second. I was like, oh, I'm out here in public just, throwing the middle finger to everybody with my T-shirt.
I love a shirt with some shit on the back that's crazy. Like,
Apparently, subconsciously, I will put on my Hellfire 76 shirt that says, I'm so evil, the devil worships me on
Yeah.
Sundays, and wear it to the grocery store. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll wear this.
Yeah.
They're like, why do you always go for that shirt when we
Dude,
go to the
yeah.
grocery store on Sunday? Because I get the same comment.
It's a subconscious thing for sure. You're trying to make people uncomfortable.
speaking of crazy
My
back
presence
shirts,
just makes
though,
people uncomfortable.
I have weird rules for leaving the house. Like I don't leave the house in sweatpants, and I
Yeah.
rarely leave the house in like a tee, like a T-shirt that has like
I am
print on
so
it.
the opposite.
I know.
I am so quick to
I
throw on
want
some
to be
basketball
comfortable.
shorts and a cut off sleeves.
Yeah.
dude, this shirt I got on right now on the back it says "Live, Laugh, Come" in like metal font. It's hilarious. I love.
Speaking
metal
of
bands.
awesome shirts, you guys have some killer merch.
Yeah, we're getting
you
some
do.
more right now.
Yeah, let's chop it up. By the way, we're like 30 minutes into the podcast. welcome to the show. We're talking to Two Stroke Smoke. Fellas, go ahead and introduce yourselves and say hey.
My name's Hayden. I dance and I play drums and stuff like that.
AKA Twin Shady. I'm Young Berg. I do vocals and do some crazy stunts and shit and put people at the tables.
My name's Malik, and I play guitar.
Right on. And you can see Two Stroke Smoke here this Friday at our Shocktober Halloween party.
Sorry.
Just stepped all over that. Didn't you?
So sorry,
All you
dude.
gonna hear is
You can catch Two Stroke Smoke live here at the Rooster this Friday at the Shocktober Halloween party. I'm really excited about this, man. We've never done a trunk or treat before.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Austin Seagraves and Worn Down.
They're amazing. He's
Media. Austin's a good dude. He's took it upon himself to kind of organize this trunk or treat. Shout out to Autumn, who's going to be helping out with that. So from 5 to 7, you can come in the back lot and participate in the trunk or treat. It's kid friendly. Come dressed up, come have a good time, and then stick around for the show. It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Also,
we got a lot of great talent on there. Ron, throw the flyer up on here if you don't mind for this one. Headlining the show, we got for the first time ever at the Rooster, Dirty Butt
Dirty butt.
out of Charlotte.
my
And
dog.
I'm really excited. Mike had been telling me about these guys, and I finally
I've
sat
heard
down.
about it so
Yeah.
much from him.
He's that dude. Just wait.
Yeah, so I went and looked at the YouTube videos and listened. I was like, oh, this is party music.
insane.
It's
Yeah.
just straight party music. And I was like, okay.
Did you see the
let's
video
go.
Mike posted? He posted on Facebook. Like, we had a show in Charlotte not too long ago, and that was with Dirty Butt. That was like, it was probably about 2 months ago. But dude, you see the
I saw
way he
the
had the
reels,
crowd.
yeah.
He doesn't get on like when he's here. More than likely, he's gonna jump in the crowd and he's gonna just like he's gonna make people move. Like, this kid is crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
very
Like,
entertaining. Very
insane.
entertaining.
Yeah, he's got the energy. Also, before we keep going, can I just say shout out our bass player Lex, who wasn't able to be here today.
Yeah, for
he is
sure.
currently being held down by the man at the job. So
It's being held captive.
yeah, he's being held captive. Shout out Lex, that dude's fucking amazing, and shout out Dawson, our stuntman, and our DJ Rebecca Amphetamine. They all live in Asheville, and they have no car to get here right now. So, but we're here. We're holding it down for Two Stroke.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of the nucleus here, you know.
Yeah.
And Two Strokes kind of, evolved over the last year and a half.
Yeah.
And you've kind of landed here on the lineup you have now. You want to
Yeah.
speak to that for a minute about, when you started Two Stroke, there's a vision there.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about how we end up where we're at.
When Two Stroke kind of like came about, it was because I was like, me and Malik were in this group called Trauma Gang, and we were like a kind of a rap, like trap metal group. And then they wanted to kick the band out. I took the band, started Two Stroke, and whenever we started Two Stroke, it was originally like me, Malik, Greg, you know what I'm saying, Rebecca, and we ended up kind of adding pieces along. Greg was kind of our drummer for a while until not a while, maybe like 2 months until we found this freaking dude right here. And
Yeah, you really get locked up here
oh,
on drums.
I got, in my opinion, the best drummer in the state, and I'm gonna stand on that.
Absolutely.
But this kid's amazing. Hayden, you should check him out. Hayden Richards drums. He's on everything. But also we came about with that, and then we added Chelsea and Greg, which is his wife, and then recently we had some band conflict. And people couldn't agree on some very dumb shit, or just learn to live. Malik knows how to do stuff like that, though. But some people can't, and so we had to make some changes. And so now we have Lex. Lexington is that dude. He is really amazing. He stepped in where Greg left off, and that guy's picked it up. Like, the way we added him actually was the show that Greg and Chelsea left on at Hangar 1819. Lex ran up on stage, and I just power bombed him through a table. And then after that, he was like, I knew he played bass in Cadaver. And after that, I was like, that night when they left, I was like, dude, you want to play bass? I know I just put you through a table, but you want to play bass for us? He was like, fuck yeah, I'm with it. So he just showed up to every practice and then started coming to all the shows. Yeah, and he's been going crazy. He's going wild, man. He's really cool.
What I admire about you guys is your relentless, drive to make this work at all all costs, and I'm a little more understanding of that type of interband politics. Like, I get it. People evolve. We all have ways we want to live our life. And, personally, like here, you'll notice, like, we got a pretty tight group of people that run the show here. And the one thing we all have in common is nobody's dying on any political hills.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
it's like,
I'm big on just I don't give a damn as long as you're cool with me. Dude.
Be politically agnostic if you're going to be in entertainment,
Yeah.
because no matter what, you're going to alienate half the people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you want to go that route. And
Yeah.
personally, I think that the art should be more important. Like
Yeah.
the art should be more important than whatever personal beliefs you have.
And I think your beliefs and your politics even are going to come out in your music, even if it's not like blatantly.
some people,
It's gonna come
there's a
out.
place for that, but then there's also bands like Hollywood Undead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no
Yeah.
politics there. It's just
Yeah.
let's have fun and
There's-
party. you
Yes.
know?
There's kind of no politics in our music. It's just really we just be pushing violence. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, we just be pushing
Political violence.
Your political stance is violence.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We're just like anarchy and violence is what we like.
not
you
a
know?
bad stance, to be honest.
It's not fuck you. It's fuck everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's just like well,
We
maybe,
hate
Not singled
everyone
out,
equally.
It's everybody.
yeah, everybody can get beat up and hug each other. You know, that's what we want to do. But now we also are big on in our band. I guess if you want to like talk about like what we like to push, we don't fuck with pedos, man. We don't fuck with none
With
of that
what?
shit. Pedophiles, none of that type of shit.
Nobody
Nah,
should.
like we try to push like kill your local pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of violence we trying to push. Whenever people be like, oh, well, like I make a very sometimes I'll make a stance that's very mutual, and I'll be like, yo, just live and let live. As long as you're a cool person with me, I'm a cool person with you. And they're like, oh, well, where's that violence? And it's like, bro, I know where to put the violence and when not to put the violence, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's called entertainment.
yeah.
It's called entertainment.
So stupid, dude.
The message isn't to go in the streets and raise Cain and get yourself arrested. The message is to get in the pit.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
That's the violence.
yeah. Don't be a pussy. Get in
Yeah,
here and get
yeah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like I can't tell you how many times we've heard that where we'll get in like scuffles with people and they're like, "Oh, well, I thought you guys were supposed to be violent and all," and when we're trying to like bring the situation back down and
Y'all
it
are
just,
like the most chillest people.
yeah, like you said, it's
Off
for
stage.
entertainment. That's
Being violent
it.
and being a dumbass is two
Yeah.
completely different
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
There's a time and place.
I mean, there's times where like hell, y'all know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it.
Yeah,
we're not
I'm
gonna
not
talk
bringing none of
about
that up, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but like, there's times where like, if we had to get it, like, if someone does some stuff to us, we're not pussies. I'm gonna say that none of us are pussies, but also we're all very level headed and we're also very mature for how we think and stuff. I mean, I got kids, dog, so like, I may be like. A lot of people look at me in the scene like, oh, Berg's that crazy, unhinged, wild dude. But in reality, dude, I'm at home with my two kids. Like, I'll leave here. I'm going to the pumpkin patch with my daughters, dog. Like, I'm not out here wilding. And if people think I am, bro. But it's
I
No,
can't-
I think it's more that they don't understand that when you say, this is what I like about Berg, is when he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it.
for better or for worse.
No, it's going to be, he's like, "Hey, I told you, and now I'm going to handle it. So he will do exactly what he says he will. And I
that's-
admire that.
Yeah, that's one thing that that I admire about you guys is like the ability to separate like what's real from like what's work.
Yeah.
You know, like I've got I can really relate to what you were just saying because like I've caught crap a lot in the
Yeah.
last couple of years, and it's like being able to just not care about it anymore has
Yeah.
been so liberating and freeing. It's like, say whatever you want about me. You're still talking about me.
exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at that point now where it's like, okay, well, at least you're talking about me.
You're
Exactly.
right.
Yeah. So it's it can in the beginning when you're not used to it or it's new to you, it
Yeah.
can be very frustrating and
Yeah.
alienating and all these
Yeah.
weird feelings you get about it. But
Yeah, I'm
then you
25
kind of
now,
get to the
so,
other side of it where
yeah.
it's like, I don't care enough about these people to let it, entertain my headspace. And
I don't let it get to me like that anymore. Now, when I was younger, like 21, 22 and under, like, oh yeah, I was crashing out. I was wilding, dude. I was doing some dumb. Before I met
you're
my
going to respond
fiance,
to every single one of
Yeah.
these people.
Oh, before I met my fiance, dude, I was crashing out. I was doing like, bro, I was on the road to getting locked up for a long time before I met my fiance. I'm not gonna lie to you, that girl saved me. But I was, yeah, dude, I definitely cared back then. Now that my daughter's kind of older and I got a level head and I'm kind of like chilled out, I kind of let shit slide if it's not like. And if you ain't fucking with my family or like putting my life in danger, I really don't give a damn what you got to say. Either do something or don't.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? But if you do, I'm gonna retaliate. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's just, I don't know. A lot of a lot of the stuff people want to throw at you on, especially on it be online too. Most of the shit today is never in person. It is all on
Everybody's
the freaking
brave
internet.
online.
That's because
Everybody's
they can
brave.
hide behind
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the discussion to go down that rabbit hole. Let's talk a little bit more about the music. Enough said.
that enough.
Yeah.
Enough said. I mean, we know you're one of the real ones, and the people that matter, the people
Yeah.
that count,
Yeah.
all know what you guys are about, and all respect the grind and respect the hustle, and that's why we love having you back.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
we love putting Two Stroke on bills. We know you guys are going to bring the
I
energy.
appreciate it.
You're going to be entertaining.
This is our home venue,
The music's
so, yeah.
great. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we got new shit coming too. We got a demo dropping with an EP coming out, and then after November, we're taking about 4 months off of shows. We're taking about all the way till March next year.
Back to the lab.
Yeah, we're coming out with I'm talking videos. Like we're dropping videos. Like I'm talking like weekly. We're gonna be going out with a lot of content. And then we're gonna come back next year.
Expect the new shit to be really different. It's gonna be heavy as fuck.
It's so like this trap metal. Imagine like the beat down version of that, just with it's gonna be nasty.
I see Hayden's influence has entered the sphere.
Yep.
Hayden. Oh, by the way, you're gonna see Hayden's vocals enter the sphere on the.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's helping with vocals on some of the songs coming up. So you'll
That's
see him.
exciting.
Right.
Are you pumped about? Are you helping write some of this? Is that what that's coming from?
It's insane how collaborative the writing process has been for the demo, for the album that we're doing. Because for a lot of bands, it's like certain people will just focus on one thing and then kind of make a mesh with it at the end. But like this has been completely collaborative from the very beginning to now. And I really thank Hayden for it, because a lot of times like you'll get new guys and then they'll be kind of nervous to write stuff for the band or feel like
Hayden
they
didn't give a
can't.
damn.
But yeah, Hayden came in and was like, nope, we're doing this.
Dude, the
So-
first 3 months, Hayden was like, he was in the band. He was like, hey, yo, you care about just guys like I know we all like live in different places. Like, you care if I just make some shit and send it to the chat, and if you like it, we like it. This dude sent like 6 songs, like full drums, guitar, like with samples in them and everything. And I was like, bro, this is some of the sickest, hardest shit I've ever heard. Like, I was immediately pumped, and dude, he was even rewriting some of the songs we had. Like, so this kid's amazing.
Where does that confidence come from, Hayden?
I wouldn't really call it confidence. It's just called having a laptop at your disposal. And
You're
being really
okay. You're kind of downplaying.
He's got experience.
Yeah, you're
He's a
being
second
little
generation.
too humble.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want him to tell a story. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking. Like,
you
I
got-
know the
you got-
answer. I just want you to tell it.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just be chilling, watching like Family Guy or something. I'm like, I got an idea. I'm gonna record some shit, and then I'll record it and send it either to the No Sign of Life chat or their group chat or whatever, and that's usually how my songs get made, or they just stay in my Google Drive, and I'm just like, shit is hard.
This band's also in like what, 5 other bands?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
five other bands. Yeah, so this man is juggling stuff.
But the thing is one of the things I see in Hayden, yes, y'all are musicians.
Yeah.
But what I see in Hayden is this constant drive, this passion,
Yeah.
this I live, breathe, eat, poop,
It's all
music,
he does. This shit. Yeah.
everything.
This is him,
It's
bro.
everything.
Yeah, and the question, like back to the question I'm asking is where does that come from? Talk a little bit about your love and passion for what you do, and where you think you got it from.
Number one, my dad, because he played music for so long, so naturally he made it like his objective to make sure I did something music related. I mean, just something, whether it was drums, guitar, keyboard, violin, he didn't care, but something.
It was important for your dad that music was going to be a part of your life.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it was such a big part of his.
And then whenever he seen that at a very early age I had a gravitation towards drums, he started really, really pushing for me to play drums. So
Was there ever a point where you were like frustrated with it, or did you always love it? Like,
plenty of times where I was frustrated with it. You're going to get frustrated with drums. You're going to get frustrated trying to learn anything. It don't matter if you're trying to learn an instrument, a video game,
Yeah.
something to work on. You're going to get frustrated and you're going to want to quit, but you can't do that.
You're phenomenal with it though, bro. It's
Like,
If you want it bad enough, you'll.
Yeah.
that's
if
that's
you-
what I was looking for, Hayden. You
Yeah.
said it perfectly right there.
That was the best answer I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Hayden.
well, it's true, and people need
Yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, people are so quick to give up on something that can be amazing because you get frustrated, and it's like, I
Yeah.
can't do this.
Yeah, like take a few minutes to yourself, come back to it, but don't ever give up on it, because
Yeah.
if giving up on it is very quickly how you will not get good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just keep going on with Hayden. I wanted to bring this up. We want to do a show here and like have it be like a big raise like towards like epilepsy and stuff like that. And like, cause like Hayden also suffers from that. So, and I know he can tell you a lot more about that. And it's insane that doing what he does that with what he has. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the epilepsy. You guys all know that, and it's a very scary diagnosis.
Oh, it is for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to talk at all about it? Like, I don't want you to get uncomfortable, but you think you'd like to share about that?
I'll go into a little bit about it. So whenever I was 14, I started just like kind of out of the blue having these seizures, and the first one I had, I was sitting in class. I was in ELA class, and my desk was at like towards the back of the room. So, and my friend Billy, who sat in front of me, I'm pretty sure. Thank God for him. He lives in Florida now, but shout out to Billy. I love that dude. But because he was the only dude, I'm pretty sure, who helped me there. So yeah, shout out to Billy. But
so you just out of nowhere, you had this full on seizure,
Oh, yeah,
gyrated
yeah.
and everything, and he
Yeah.
kind of stepped in to like get some
yeah,
help.
he put his hoodie under my head.
Oh, that's cool, man. He knew what to do.
Yeah, he went and got some help. I don't remember like the seizure or anything, of course. I just remember waking up in the ambulance and
Okay,
being in
that
the
had to scare
hospital.
the bejesus
Yeah.
out of you.
Yeah, I was like, well, this is not a school bus. It's a weird looking bus. Where the students at? And then I realized, that's an ambulance. And then the second one, we were playing a house show, is whenever I was still with Fear Illusion. And that one was one of the worst ones I had. Simply because, to put it bluntly, I about died. Like, to put it bluntly. And
Is that because of the elevated heart rate from like performing and stuff, or like does that add some like an extra factor to the mix that makes it more dangerous?
Honestly, yeah, I'd probably say so. And two, I couldn't breathe, and I was without oxygen for a long time, and I was turning purple.
Oh, geez.
So it was like it was a couple minutes before they got me to breathe again. It got real for a minute, and that was probably the one of the most violent seizures I've had, because there was blood and foam and the works.
It also happened while you were playing, right?
Yeah, it happened while I was playing. Like third song in, there's literally a video on YouTube, and it's taken like seconds before I actually had the seizure. And I'm talking about, as soon as the camera cuts off and he puts the camera down, I just fall on the floor. And
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and
Absolutely
there's a
terrifying.
20-minute long video of the seizure that's never going to get released, by the way. But I had to use that to
Show the doctors.
yeah
and
to
stuff.
show the doctors. So
What if I hope this isn't making you uncomfortable, but I want to go all the way through this so that anybody else out there suffering
Yeah, of course.
can hear the story. So what if the doctors told you, because what people don't understand about epilepsy, there's so many different types of epilepsy.
Yeah.
The one that you deal with is different than the one that we deal with.
We all
And-
think it's just the flashing lights is what I'm used to hearing about it.
Yeah.
Is like
Yeah,
flashing lights trigger it and stuff like that.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
but there's a
different
bunch of
for
yeah.
different people. Everyone's body chemistry is different. There's different types of seizures. And so, what if the doctors told you about treatment in relation to what you're doing for a living?
So I take a medication called Depakote, and that's what I've been taking for seizures since I was 14.
Is that a daily thing, or is it when you have a seizure?
It's a daily thing.
daily-
They usually like give me like Narcans and stuff for like
For real bad ones?
yeah, for real bad seizures and stuff. So I always have a few of those with me every show I do, and my medicine's always with me every show I do. But yeah, Depakote is what I've been prescribed since I was about 14 for the seizures.
Has there
So-
been a reduction in the number of seizures you have, or the time between them, or is it just kind of a more of a regulator?
I would definitely say there's been a slight reduction since they put me on like this recent dose. I think it's working pretty well for me. So
Good. And have you guys taken any kind of time to like learn about it so that you can be more prepared?
he was there for one of them.
We've
So Berg has experienced it firsthand.
I've been there for actually 2 of them now.
Yeah, 2 of them.
But it's the first one. It happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. It scared the hell out of me. But in my first instinct was just like, make sure he's good. And like I had to like, because we got the we got the Narcan and everything, and we got you right. But my also first instinct was like, call Corbett. You know what I'm saying? Call your dad, because I know your dad is like your dad is the guy with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm just like big on, because your dad's like the band dad, and that's who I call when I need situations. But your dad did tell me when I first met you to like be on the lookout for it. Here's the signs. Like you and your mom and dad did really good on like making me aware of the signs and let me know what I need to do and
education.
It was really helpful. Yeah, because if they would have never told me that, and I would have been there when that, I would have been like, just like kind of useless. I'd have been like, what the hell do I do?
Yeah.
I didn't want to do nothing wrong, but I'd already been kind of talked to by your dad and mom, and they like really put me in like the right path to help you that night. And I was really grateful for them. And they also showed up really fast. Your dad's amazing, dude.
Yeah. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate you sharing that on the show here, because
no
there's
problem, man.
Even if there's one person that listens to or watches this that might be struggling.
This podcast is probably the first time I've actually really talked about it, so it felt nice. So
That's cool.
Good.
Thank you for letting me talk about it.
Well, it's also a testament to your drive and your passion to not let something like that get in the way, because there's a lot of people that would take that diagnosis and that would be their identity the rest of their life.
Yeah.
That's their whole life.
Hang up any of their dreams or whatever.
They wouldn't even try.
Yeah, no, and to
it's an excuse to not follow through.
If anybody has that mindset, please don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to, message one of us and talk to us about it, because we know how it feels. I felt that way before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got a lot of experience dealing with seizures. I mean, I don't talk about my son a lot on the show, but you guys all know our situation at home, and I've had to get like a whole medical education that I didn't know I was going to need.
Yeah.
But the more you learn about this stuff, the more prepared you are to deal with something when it happens. And
That's true.
Like we've had a lady fall out because of the flashing lights here once, and I was able to like jump right into action.
You knew what to do,
and knew what to do, and
That's
it's
cool. You
one
were
of those
owner,
things that no one thinks about until like you have to deal with it.
That's cool. You're an owner that knows how to do that, because there's a lot of owners that barely even involved in the venue. That
A lot of
don't
owners
really
be thinking about their liability. But I want people to be safe.
For that one instance, I had to brag on our team, and this is what comes with having a tight team. Is we immediately like just communicated in like a few seconds. I'm like, damn. Michael's like, okay, and everybody just went into.
Everybody jumps into action.
I've seen y'all handle a lot of situations like amazingly.
Yeah.
Like especially like the homeless dudes out there. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all handle stuff really well, dude. I'm not gonna lie, y'all are a well-run venue.
Well, I try to. It's boring, but I'm sensical. Like I just like whatever makes sense. Like no one has to win. We all just need to walk away.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times somebody feels like they got to win something. It's like no, we just need to figure out a way to like deal with this situation that hurts the fewest amount of people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of my goal. Anytime something out of the blue happens or anything crazy happens, like how do we not hurt people?
Let's calm it down. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, all right. Let's talk about the show.
Yeah, dude.
Let's talk about the show. I did not print a flyer out, so I'm going to use my phone to pull up. I don't want to leave anybody out.
You're good.
I don't want to leave anybody out here.
Because it's a packed show.
It's a big show. There's a
packed
lot
show.
happening. So let's talk a little bit about anybody on the bill you want to shout out. We talked about Dirty Butt, and we're very excited about having Dirty Butt here. But there's a lot more going on here.
We got
All right.
XYZ, Low, Flatline Squad, Lowest Point, 8-Ball, No Sign of Life, Fonso Rex.
Oh, wait, so we all know. So you're pulling double duty.
Yep.
Is with No Sign of Life.
Triple duty.
Triple duty.
Lowest Point, No Sign of Life, and
Oh, you're
Two
doing
Stroke.
Lowest Point too? I did not know that you were in Lowest Point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, who else is in that?
It is me, Tracy, Mason, and Adam Smith.
They're
Right on.
amazing, yeah.
Well, this will be your first time here. I've actually had comments about Lowest Point.
Sick,
People
yeah.
excited to see you guys. I I ain't gonna lie. When I saw 8 Ball on the flyer, it took me back about 25 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of y'all remember back in like this was like in between like No Limit and like all the Mike Jones Texas stuff.
I know
There
what
was
you're talking
a
about.
rapper called 8 Ball. And
Damn, I forgot about him, dude.
Sorry, I just
yeah. He was dope. He was dope. He was really good. And when I saw 8 Ball, I was like, no way.
That's so crazy.
Turns out it's not the same guy.
They're sick though. They're a cool band. But
Oh, yeah.
Also, can I say it is the return of Flatline Squad? It has
was
been
gonna bring
over
that
a
up.
year and a half, 2 years since I've seen them perform. They are back and they are going to be so sick. That is my favorite freaking rap group I've ever seen. Like, I opened my first show ever for them.
That's going to be their first time here. I've yet to see them.
You have no idea what you do.
Yeah, good stuff.
They're like top of the line. They're like, my opinion, I'm so glad they're back. Like, they're sick.
Right
I
on.
love them boys.
Fonzo Rex. I did a little bit of digging on him. He's from Venezuela.
He's hard. He's
and
hard.
Venezuela, and then now lives in North Carolina. So
Yeah.
he's a solo rapper.
Yeah.
And you're
He
saying
just dropped a single with Wildfire's Funeral, and that stuff is really hard. He is insane. He brings the energy. He's like he's got that same energy to me as like a Black Bart. You know what I'm saying? He brings that every time he brings it. He's good. I'm excited for you to see these guys,
Yeah,
man. Damn.
I'm
This is
excited
gonna be
too. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. These are all these. And for the record, shout out to Mike Bolin. Everyone on this lineup that hasn't played here yet are people that Mike and I have talked about getting on shows before.
Yeah.
And I think he just took this opportunity for the Halloween show to put everybody on there. It's like, okay.
Shut up, Mike.
See, I don't want to leave anybody out. We talked about Lowest Point, 8 Ball, XYZ. It'll be XYZ's first time
He's
here.
hard, and that kid is very new to shows, but he is phenomenal. And also, that dude's he's a rapper, right? Like a string rapper, like a trap metal artist. But he does no backtracks. He has no back note, no vote. Like, he just has the beat, no vocals. This dude is all live with
Old
it.
school.
And he
Right
is
on.
so
Yeah.
sick. He brings the energy.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna be kicking it off that night, opening it, and he is gonna bring it. It's gonna be I've watched this kid get in front of people with like in a room with 30 people and make a move, and also with a room with like 5 people, and he's still getting down there making a move. Like,
Yeah.
he does not
Right on.
care. He's hungry. Yeah.
Good. Young up and comer. And then talk about overcoming and stuff like we were before. Lowe is going to be on this. Who's
Lowe.
like Lowe's a great kid.
Yeah.
Another. I mean, you want to talk about
That
inspiring.
kid's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, kid. I don't know how to say this politically correctly, but dude's stuck in a wheelchair and he's finding a way to write
Yeah.
heavy music
Yeah.
and doing it well. Like his
He's
music's
also,
good.
He's also doing handstands on stage. He's
Yeah.
he's doing wild. We put him through a table in Greensboro.
What?
You did
see that?
Yeah.
No.
There's a video of Lex picked him up and put him and literally body slammed him through a table on stage at Hangar 1819. And
He's such a good sport.
Right.
he
Yeah.
loved it. He actually said that at the Halloween show he plans on doing some stunts with us here. So if you want to see
Right
Lowe,
on. Yeah.
want to see Lowe
Okay.
put somebody through a table,
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, and I know it seems like a lot of artists, but it's going to be shorter sets. No
Yeah.
one's doing 30, 45-minute sets. It's going to be we're going to keep things moving throughout the
Yeah.
night.
the way the time's the way the time's set up, the way like Mike's showing me how y'all did it, it's like
Yeah.
works. It's gonna work phenomenal.
Yeah, I think we have found a formula here
Yeah.
for these mixed genre shows
Yeah,
with
they're
when we-
awesome.
that makes the show a whole lot
Yeah.
better. So I encourage you to come out on Halloween night this
Yeah.
Friday. Tickets are $13 online or $20 at the door. Save you a few bucks. Get your tickets in advance. Don't forget about the trunk or treat from 5 to 7. Come in costume because Mike and I decided to give away $100 to the best costume.
That's sick.
And it's going to be fan vote. So the more people that are here, the louder we can get for these costumes. Be creative. Be fun. Don't be a dumbass and try to bring a knife or something stupid in here. If you're going to bring a weapon, make sure it's a plastic prop. Just don't.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be that guy. But be creative. Have fun. Face paint's okay.
Yeah.
Masks are okay, although we may ask you to take the mask off to get checked in. We're
Yeah.
going to make sure everyone's safe.
Just don't be stupid.
Yeah, just don't be dumb.
You'll get
But
knocked
come
out.
have fun with it. My wife and I have been talking about what we're going to be for Halloween, and
I know what I'm going to be. I'm not telling you.
And at the end of the day, I want something comfortable. I'm gonna be working, right? I used to go all out for Halloween costumes, but now it's like I'm an old man and I'm working.
Yeah.
I want to be comfortable.
Yeah, man.
I told my wife, said, if you can't figure nothing out, I'm just going to throw on one of my football jerseys, put some
Yeah.
paint on my face, and call it a night.
There you go.
Herman and
But I
Gurman.
encourage you to be more creative with your costume and come have a good time with us this Friday. Guys, anything else? Are y'all going to dress up?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about. I know you're gonna do the ghillie suit again, ain't you?
Yeah.
He always plays in a ghillie suit on
Yeah.
A
Halloween.
ghillie suit?
Yeah.
You know the little thing that's like a bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the camo.
What do you
Yeah,
say?
like
camo
You
bush
dress up
thing
in
you
anything?
buy.
Oh,
Like for hunting.
I don't know,
Yeah, it looks like
man.
he's got a whole
that's
bunch
cool.
of
Yeah.
camo fringe.
okay. nice.
Camo
nice.
fringe.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that's what it was called.
I think he's gonna say he's gonna be Bubbles.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Bubbles?
Bubbles?
From Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I think me and my girl are gonna do Kennedy and his wife. You know, my head blown and shit. You know, I
Nice.
think that'd be pretty sick. I'm not sure. I don't ever dress up for Halloween, to be honest with you. I just kind of always.
It's fun.
Yeah.
She would
It's-
make a
yeah,
great
it's-
Jackie O, though.
Yeah, we was gonna be the Jackie and Hyde from the '70s show one year, but then Hyde's like
He's
Yeah.
a pedophile?
yeah, so it's
no.
like fuck
Yeah.
that. But like that show was so awesome to me growing up, so it kind of
It
sucks.
was.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. But I don't know. Mike's. I'm trying to get Mike to do something. Me and my brother was because I got a brother named Grayson, and it's like a foster brother. He's black and white, so we was gonna be the Dudley brothers. So we was gonna be like Devon and Bubba Ray.
I love that.
If he comes out, we're doing that for sure. My girl can do something else, but we're gonna. I love you, but I've been asking for Grayson to do this since I was like 5, so we're doing
Oh,
this.
my goodness.
Right on. Well, fellas, I want to thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
We're very excited to have you back. It's so fun to watch you guys grow, man.
I appreciate it.
There's so many of these bands that 2 and 3 years ago that came here early on, figuring it out. We've watched these bands grow, and it's only been 3 years, but it's man, the growth I've seen.
Yes.
6 Story Pyramid just put out a new album, and it's
We was on
awesome.
tour with them in June. They're amazing. Yeah.
The album is so good. It's
Yeah.
well produced. Shout out to I'm pretty sure.
I love the lane they took.
Yeah. What?
The lane that they took.
Yeah.
They fit that shit
I mean,
so
it's
good.
kind of like somewhere. It's kind of like Bad Omens, but not. But
Yeah.
it's
They got some good shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
they got a bright future ahead of them too. But anyway, we're talking about Two Shirt Smoke.
Before we go, can we shout out like the people we need to shout out? That's all
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Go
Get
for
your
it.
shout outs in, and we'll get out
I
of
just
here.
want to shout out Shell Shot Promotions, my boy Mike. I want to shout out, my boy Zoo, Gigi, Black Bart, and shout out my fiance. But also for the band wise though, I really just want to give a shout out to the Rooster. Y'all are like the biggest supporter for us. Like we've done more shows here that are like. I mean, like you can take all of our other shows, combine them up. They're not as good as the ones we do here.
Yeah.
And
We
also,
love having you
yeah.
here, and I can speak for Michael on this. We're
Yeah.
proud of where you've come from and where you are now.
I appreciate it. This bar and this stage and this ground has seen so much shit from us, and it's just like I have so many memories here. This
Yeah.
is awesome. We love this place too. This is our home.
At this point, yeah, I was gonna say that's literally just a home away from home. We've played here so
Yeah.
many times, so
That means
it's always
a lot.
nice
Yeah.
being
He's
here.
literally walked in mid-set, plugged in, and played. You
I
remember
know,
that
and
shit?
I'm like, Malik, get on the stage.
I mean, Malik's also played here in a couple other bands
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah, I've been around.
But
Awesome.
this is
Any
home.
shout outs you want to give before we get out of here?
Nothing in particular. I just really want to shout out Lowest Point, like the newest band that's kind of coming back out of Shelby that Hayden's doing drums for. It's really cool hanging out with those guys because they practice at the same place that we do
Yeah.
our practicing.
No Sign of Life does too.
Yeah, so No Sign of Life, that's what I meant. But yeah, we've gotten to kind of learn how they are and kind of like grow with them.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how young they are, yet how mature they are. Like we all kind of get along. It's not like being around a bunch of annoying teenagers.
Yeah.
So
Shout out Hunter, Tracy, Max,
Yeah.
Mason.
they're a really
You know,
cool bunch.
They're all
Well,
amazing.
whenever it's so cool, like I hope that you guys. I mean, you're in the thick of it right now, so
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to look back and reflect on this for quite some time, but you're going to look back on this and
Yeah.
reflect, and you're going to realize having a group of people like that are all on the same mission with the same goals, and everyone's got
Yeah.
personalities and egos and opinions, and
Yeah.
figuring out how to make it work.
Yeah.
You're going to be really, really grateful for this time.
We're coming along.
Yeah.
Shout out Dawson and Becca that ain't here and Lex, but we're coming along, man. It's cool to see us like find our lane, especially because the new music, no one's heard it, man. But it's like so different. It's not. I want to say different. It's just more brutal. It's way more brutal.
I'm excited.
It's
Yeah,
like
you gonna play any of it this Friday?
It's fucking. We're gonna play probably like 2 songs. It's
All right.
it's
Hell yeah.
All right, cool,
fucking
cool.
violent.
Get a sneak
It's
peek.
fucking
Make 'em
violent.
Video
do it.
over here so we can start shooting that
Yeah.
music video for the first
Oh yeah.
release.
Oh no, we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're shooting our first video here. Yeah, we already got that plan. That's definitely happening.
Do I get to just walk into it accidentally every time?
You can put somebody through a table if you want.
Yeah, that'll be fucking
Oh.
sick.
Choke slam them.
That'd be fun.
That should
Right
be
on.
crazy. But also, can we make an announcement about? We also going to be here again in November with Flaw. We're
Yeah.
going to be
Oh,
on the
yeah.
road with Flaw in November.
Yep.
If you want to check us
November
out,
11th with
we'll be in-
Pathologic
Yeah.
and Mafia. I can't wait to
Yeah.
get Mafia
Oh
back.
my God, dude!
Yeah.
Have you seen them yet? Have you seen
I've
Mafia?
seen him at GZ like 3 years ago. Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. Mafia is
Yeah.
a fantastic
Yeah.
metal band. Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
they're
be
and they're
sick.
all great dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
They are.
every single one,
That's a
just great
stacked
dudes.
show too.
Yeah.
But we're going to be in Wilmington on the 17th, and then the 12th we're going to be in Summersville with Flaw. So if you want to catch us there, if you're out there, catch us there. But yeah, I'm really stoked about that. I know you said your uncle used to pick you up slapping Flaw in the Mustang when you were like a kid. You said something about that. You was like,
Yeah,
that's the last time I heard.
It wasn't a Mustang, but he did absolutely used to hit me up blasting Flaw.
Yeah, shout out Johnny. Shout out Johnny Cut, man. Shout out Cutthroat, man. He hooked us up, and that's an amazing guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's another one I love working with. So professional, so easy to work with.
Yeah, he is very
Yeah,
professional.
and that's kind of yeah. That's, I'll still give new people opportunities, but the longer you do this, the more you kind of want to
Yeah.
work with the people you work with.
He hooked us up on a lot of our runs. I ain't gonna lie. So shout out to him. Shout out to Coursing. That's the homies. Dylan.
Yeah.
We love Dylan. We love Mikey. We love T-Boo. That's the homies, man. But man, we're just really grateful for the scene we're involved in. It's amazing locally right now.
All right, enough of this Circle Jerk Love Fest. Come out this Friday, October 31st, for our official Halloween party. Dress up, $100 costume contest, trunk or treat from 5 to 7.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
going to see
yeah.
Two Stroke Smoke. Fellas, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
got you.
Thanks for
man.
having us.
Also,
Peace and love.
bring a table. We're gonna put your ass through it.